Frank Walker. This is Marriage Minute. I asked the question for you to answer is, what would you tell a couple that was going to get married? Okay, so they were going to get married. What kind of advice would you give them? And here's the very first thing I would give a couple that's considering marriage, or I would even give this to a couple that's already married and they're already on the road. Marriage takes work. Okay, and work sounds very, very negative. And what I'm talking about is I'm talking about the effort that you have to put effort into your marriage, okay? Two people getting along with each other, it takes work, okay? And it doesn't even matter if they're married. If you're in an office with somebody and you're on the job with somebody, you've got to learn to work together and be together. And it takes work. And I'm not talking about work in a negative sort of way. If you decide to join a gym, it's going to be work when you go there. But when you finish and you feel good about yourself, the work is worth it. It's if you have a hobby or you're into gardening, it's work to weed the garden, but you enjoy that process and you enjoy the fruits of your garden, the flowers and the vegetables or whatever. So yeah, that's work, but it's a fruitful kind of thing. And that's the work I'm talking about in marriage, is that if two people to get along, especially for a long period of time, there takes some work, okay? And don't try to get away from that work, okay? Work at it. Work at your relationship. And it's a continuing thing that continues all along in your marriage. It doesn't matter where you are in the marriage. Things are constantly changing. You're newlyweds, and then you got used to each other, and then you establish routines together, and then all of a sudden maybe you have children, and then you have to go through all of that. You learn to be a parent together, and then after they leave, you learn to live together all over again. So there's all kinds of things going on, and it takes work to make it through those things. And a lot of times marriages fail because they don't want to work at it. That's my first advice I give to couples who want to get married. What's your advice? Thanks for watching. God bless.